Start recording. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2 with
Classic
me,
edition.
Lilia, and Classic Edition with Variax.
Hi.
Hi.
So we're off to, well, you're off back into town, basically.
Yeah. Can we teleport? No.
Lazy.
What's wrong with being lazy?
Lazy. Nothing actually. You know, it's a survival mechanism to use less energy. It's
Exactly.
just not something we currently need in our society. But these guys might. So
Yeah, they definitely need to relax more.
That's fair enough, actually. But still, no, we'll walk. Exercise.
You can figure this out. Come on.
All right,
I don't even
so
remember if there is a teleporter around here. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay.
right, there's Modest's house over here. So should we do that first? That
Sure.
carries on from last time a little bit.
It looks unassuming enough.
Yes. Yes, doesn't it? Oh, it's locked. So there's another way in somewhere. Oh, there might be. Why
Oh,
go
it's
through
open?
when you can go around?
Okay.
Although this is, you might live above here.
Hello,
Lady.
Glenna. I'm gonna talk to this lady. Oh.
Polka!
Yeah, we'll do the beast one. Whistle in order on her feet.
She calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
I ain't one of your crew, Captain. What do you want?
Need to go through the hatch and visit Lohar.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, brother. Right, glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
Okay. What do your partners hope to find below?
Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something. That weird priest's been hanging around Lohar for ages. Now he's vanished. Those half-wits below will know more.
Thank you. What have you got to sell?
That's not what it says. I don't know. Have a read of this while you're doing that.
Down the hatch then.
The quest log?
Yeah. Alright, guys, just seeing what we already pretty much know.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, 5,000 XP.
Woohoo.
Oh.
Woo! What was that?
I don't know.
It was a shiny sound.
I saw a thing.
Oh,
I
that.
pressed it.
Doors opening.
Nice.
I pushed the button.
You're talking to me.
Who's talking to you?
Beast. They're talking to Beast.
Okay.
I'm here with Glenna's blessing.
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake in an oil drum.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mordus is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck. And if there's another door out there, never could find it.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
This Mortis, what is he up to? Where's he gone?
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop.
Acting funny?
Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mordus went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me.
Okay.
I'm getting past you. There you go. Just got past you. Well, there's some chests here that they haven't looted, so they've been here for hours
clearly
and
haven't
not
done that
looted the
well,
chests.
yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Ooh!
Oh. What?
A ring. I'll pass it to you. Is this?
Magic armor, huntsman, necromancer.
Interesting.
Go back.
Okay. Guess it's better than 1 intelligence?
Yeah, for you.
For me, yeah. Huntsman, yeah. I don't think I need it. Well, I don't know. Do my pyro, or, polymorph skills use intelligence? No idea.
Oops.
What have you done?
Nothing!
Well, this won't do. I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
I didn't. Oops.
Never mind. I need that 1 intelligence to wear my armor. I just got naked.
Oh, damn, missed it.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Yes.
Dirty socks.
Oh, there's
Oh
a
my
lever
God.
behind these chests.
Oh, yes there is.
Oh, and there's a schematic and a letter to Mordus. Alright
Okay.
then, let's have a read of these.
Man, those people really sucked at searching.
So the schematic, yeah, well, you know, it's the reason why we're the protagonists, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the schematic. Drawn upon the page is an elaborate schematic. It closely resembles the broken shrine to Dunmer in Morris's quarters and depicts a mechanism operated by a button on the statue's back. So that's how we get out.
Okay,
Probably.
there's a button on this statue up here.
Yeah, probably. And then a letter to Mordus. Mordus, you are a lucky man. Your failure to assassinate Lothar could have been ruinous. Yet our Lord proves his grace by not only sparing you, but granting you Lord McCairn or something. McCain. The ritual requires an excessive release of source, but I'm sure you're anxious to prove your allegiance. Use it wisely. Your orders remain the same. See that the weapons from the Peacemaker reach Arx unharmed. I await their arrival. And do be careful. There are a number of Godwoken who have escaped from the fort. Should they pass through Driftwood en route to their Meister, be sure they pass no further.
Lohar
Ooh.
will want to know of this.
Rude.
So,
Press the button. Got it.
I'm just gonna right now. Oh, click it again.
What have you done?
Well, I had to move past the trap to get back here.
Oh, right, yeah.
Don't mind.
Here we go.
All right, good. Back to Loha.
Ooh, jelly room. Beer barrels.
There's massive, massive kegs outside the inn
Okay.
of beer. Oh, and there's a locked.
Oh! Should I steal it?
Oh well, is there no one here now? Hang on, I'm good.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah, so you might as well.
Oh my god. I just bought a bow. Well, it's better again. It's better than what I just bought.
Never buy anything.
I
The
know.
game's got an uncanny knack of doing that, throwing stuff out that you just bought. I don't know whether
It does. It's so annoying.
it knows, like actually knows, whether it's just
It's just trolling
terrible.
us.
Look, yeah.
Did you drink that expensive beer yet?
Might as well
No,
have rotted
Oh.
I'm saving it.
to death.
You can't just look at it. It's the middle of the day.
I
You,
know,
you need to
but just one
appreciate
beer.
these things.
What is the perfect time to drink a fancy beer?
On an evening around a table in a pub with some friends.
Oh, okay.
Not in some downtrodden basement
Okay.
with traps and stuff.
Fine.
Right. Oh, he's letting me in now. Okay, cool.
Kids at war. You ain't gonna last much longer.
It's a lot of blood.
Step
Oh,
off
boy.
if you wanna
Yeah, it's more blood. She's only got 4 left. 4 health.
Yeah. All right. Hello. Here's the letter we found.
I asked you for a man, not a note.
Well, that's all we got.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel!
Ooh, okay.
This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This
What does
is
a note
bad
mean?
for everyone.
What is Mord Akame?
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mordus wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage.
A cave.
Ooh.
Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
What kind of stuff do you mean?
Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mordus, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves. That can't happen.
What kind of cargo are we talking about?
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mordus and I'll take care of the rest. My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
Okay. I'll do what I can, I guess. Right, guys?
I suppose.
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mordus will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
Oh boy. By the way, just wanted to see what he had to sell.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk to me then.
No. All right.
Oh, well.
So,
Meister,
That's
I
a
guess.
lot of
Yes.
lads.
Back outside. And... And of course we have to go and see the paladins and all that kind of thing as well. There's loads of stuff going on. Loads of stuff.
yeah. Yes, indeed.
A
Loads.
million, zillion different side quests. And main quests.
Bazillion.
What can I get you?
You could conceivably just attack Lothar when you first see him, like Beast
Yeah.
wants to.
Yeah, you could. I mean, who knows? It might end up that they stop fighting or something.
Magister's
Yeah.
dropping left
They
and
make
right.
up. Who knows? But it's cool that there's no options. You can also like just decide to refuse that quest that we just took to.
Magister Regional Headquarters and Jail. Drift.
Surrounded by
Where be you?
I'm in the Meister's house.
Oh, you're already in there.
I teleported. I was lazy.
I need those reports, damn it.
We'll see you.
You're not in the right house.
I'm... Oh, I'm in the headquarters.
Go to the yellow flag.
Yes.
Her house is a mess.
Did you speak to Elizabeth? Yeah, but you didn't speak to Elizabeth, did you?
No, I did not.
Hi.
Hi.
Right. I'm here.
Okay. Continue.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Isn't it normally? No, I'm not gonna say that. Why did they string you up?
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
Oh.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Actually, you are the reason the Magisters are looking for Alexanders. Actually, we're the reason. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
What? Forgetting something? Words that rhyme with thank you? Oh, thank you. How do we proceed? Do we want to move quickly?
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to ours as they do to fashion.
Okay.
Remove that painting from the wall.
Or painting.
This one?
I pray.
Ah! A button!
A button! Wow.
Oh, that's elaborate.
Fancy.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
Okay.
Is she gonna call it out?
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
So the people who searched this place didn't think to look under the bed?
I guess not. Or maybe
I can
they
get the
did.
painting maybe, but...
Yeah. Yeah, always look under the bed. Even look under pillows. You
Oh,
never
yeah.
know. Ooh, juicy sauce.
Jelly room.
Weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
Ancient runes, weird
And try not to
contraptions.
break anything in
This
the
place is an arcanist's dream.
Nice. Mortar and pestle.
Pouch. It's in the pouch.
Bottle of swirling mud. Firestorm grenades.
Ah, I found something.
What did you find?
Well, a book. It says, Meister Silva, or Siva, instructs me to record my research before I conduct any experiments regarding God-woken ascension. The ritual itself is quite simple. 1. Place a single piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl. 2. Draw blood with obsidian lance, your own is most convenient, and sprinkle it upon the root. 3. Set a flame to the bowl and its contents. 4. Ensure you have sufficient sauce. 5. Inhale the resulting smoke. 6. Beyond this point, nothing is known. So we need some blackroot. The ingredients for this ritual are not rare per se, but may be difficult to procure. I am fortunate that Meister's sauce fountain never runs low. It's so simple to gather sauce. Blackroot, however, is another matter entirely. The root grows in the forests at the northwest of Driftwood. It produces no poison or thorns to guard it, but all manner of creatures stalk those trees. It is wise to quickly grab what one needs and then return. I pray that my experiments here pave the way for future scholars. Or, should I succeed, to allow any the equals of Godwoken from Apprentice Talich. Ah, journal date. Need blackroot.
Okay, so that's a way to get source?
It's
Eventually?
a way to ascend.
Oh. Send. Incinerator control valve. Oh.
So we need an obsidian lancet and then black root. Where have you gone?
Ooh, source orb? I'm
Oh.
just looking in this thing.
Energy test.
Tier 5 rune. Grant skill. Whoa. There's runes that grant skills, apparently.
Well, wouldn't it like just infuse the skill into the item?
Yes. Yes, it would. I think it's, manage runes. I'm gonna try this really quick.
Medusa head skill book.
Oh.
Polymorph.
Medusa's head? Oh, polymorph?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Snakes grow out of your head, giving you a petrifying aura. Petrifying visage.
Lovely.
Incompatible with bull horns.
I don't have bull horns, so I can use it. Learn! Yay! Very nice. Also, Beast just... I equipped that source orb in his chest armor, and now he has mass cure wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Going to be very nice. $163 vitality healed.
Nothing to sniff at.
Got a big aura too.
Go chat with her again.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Of course I do. I've been revered as a god all my life. I love it.
You've been playing pretend all your life.
Ooh.
But the reality is quite different.
I breathe fire on her.
No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Sure, I can some power for myself.
When you become the divine, there is no more self.
Oh.
For just a moment, her eyes soften as she looks at you.
It is no small thing to ask, but it is your duty. Without a new divine, Rivellon will die.
Suddenly, Red Prince is having second thoughts about
No. I know what to do when the power is mine.
The Meister's claws lash out,
Oh,
grabbing
God.
you by the scruff of the neck and pulling you close. You can smell her elegant musk mixing with the lingering scent of blood.
As much as I appreciate the fine pedigree of your stupidity, do leave. The void threatens the world. It threatens everything. You cannot risk failure. The only thing you can use the powers of the divine for is to protect Rivellon.
Just a little snippet for myself. Just a little bit.
She releases you with a twist of her claws, her breath ragged and uneven, her cold eyes glittering in the candlelight.
I'm gonna keep my own cancel.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. The ingredients are in the cupboard, the sauce in the fountain. The ritual is described in the tome by the bookcase, and, well, I'm sure a fine reptile like yourself will have no trouble summoning some fire.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
What is this? Scoff and tell that mighty fire than you hasn't been born. I don't know what that. I'm not gonna.
You're just bragging about your fire.
And please do not lose anything. I pray you'll be more careful with my materials than with your empire.
Okay. So now we know the next sweet thing we need to do.
Yeah.
Ascend the Red Prince to being the god.
Have you found any black root? I don't know whether we have black root.
No, I do not think so. Isn't there an inventory search? Oh, maybe not. I think it said it was in a place that we haven't been to yet.
Yeah, she did say it was.
Opening the door, you see a selection
Oh
of
no, here we go.
ingredients thrown together in no particular
Look for the materials in here.
order. After a quick rummage, you spot the black root,
Oh.
nestled
Oh, no, I
between
found
the
it.
grated dragon's tongue
Oh.
and trudine oil. You gather up the black root,
So we can do it
obsidian
now?
nuts and ancient bowl,
Yep.
and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Well, okay then.
Right. How do we physically do this though? So I tried combining it in my entry.
Do you do it over here at this weird lexicon looking thing? Oh, energy chest? I don't know.
Stove!
put it-
At the stove!
Oh.
Oh, I've got to cut myself with the thing first up. Nice minute. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got the black root, I've got the bloody obsidian lancet, and I've got the ball. I can use the ball on this. I need to set it on fire though.
Well, there's an incinerator over there. You just put it.
Well, I don't want to incinerate it though.
Well, that's what I think that's what it's here for. It's just gonna set fire to that block.
Yeah, but I need to add the things to the bowl first.
And then put the bowl on there?
Yeah, but the black root isn't in the bowl. I just put the bowl there.
I don't know. I can't see what you're doing, so it's hard for me to calculate.
So if I go here, I can combine things. Oh, there we go. I got it. Ritual ball. All it needs is fire.
Okay. And then you put it on the incinerator.
Alright, well, I could just do my own fire, but fine, fine.
Yeah, do your own fire. Show her how cool your fire is.
I will. And inhale the smoke.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision
boy.
starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can
see
feel
this.
the world fading.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, I just gotta ignore it, haven't I?
As
Yep.
the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Goodbye!
Bye.
I'm back here again. Guess you can't see this? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Good. Oh, where am I going?
Where are you going?
Gonna meet myself. I thought we might be doing this at some point.
Oh yeah.
My outfit is better, Red Prince.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
Red Prince, come. Come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
I don't trust it.
You will see when you look me in the eye.
It's a test of self-doubt and stuff, isn't it? You know, that kind of thing.
Oh,
The
yeah,
apparition
probably.
clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes shine brightly. Speak the spell
Oh!
and see.
Speak the spell?
I learned Spirit Vision. Cast the spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to put that in my quick bar somewhere. 10,000 experience points. Ooh. Alright, I'll do that in a bit, I think. Spirit Vision, yeah, it's another skill, just like whether it's a source thing. Yeah, it is sorcery, I think.
Okay.
Alright, hi.
Please.
Oh, speak the spell. Okay, fine. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of...
Oh, it's the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Zolstissa in all her spectral glory.
What's up, babe?
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Zolstissa nourishes herself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Don't be too greedy. Any dollar sauce I can get.
Don't you dare to be ungrateful after all I've done for you. I sheltered you. Now you must shelter me. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Because you've hidden yourself in my soul, you've turned me into a target for every void working in the world.
Well, sort of.
Oh.
But by all means, let that be a motivator, not a cause for concern. You must realize, Red Prince, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
No, we are I. Me, not you. I.
Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
It's the fabled birthplace of the gods.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source, in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Well... Why is it so important for me to win? Surely the rise of any divine is the Seven's aim. What makes me special?
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension. Not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom, this world's liberator.
What will happen to the other gods?
It's very simple, really. They will either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One at the expense of all others.
So make no mistake, Red Prince. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your blood-red hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and your empire.
I'm not bothered about the other races. They mean nothing to me. Right, where is this Well of Ascension?
I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake. And to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Oh, so can't you teach me?
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You were just going to do that regardless.
You flatter me, my prince. But if all I had to do was give, you would long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon, and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
And, what did you do to my eyes?
Something that'll make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is. Immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead, made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Best of luck, Red Prince.
Cool.
Do I need to do that too?
Master
Oh,
stares
whoa, whoa, whoa.
intently at
I'm
you.
back.
Her eyes are
Spirit of the
tired and
Apprentice.
bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
No.
Tell me, what did you see? What do you know?
God hiding within me, new power, master of the Source, etc., etc., yada yada. Usual sort of thing.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Don't you know what we need to do next?
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my Source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Wonder if Jafar is one of them.
What if he is?
Yeah.
Need to go and train under evil sorcerers? That's what it takes.
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
Yeah, you're quite done.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Alright, so, she's not concerned for me, so I'm not concerned for her. Wonder loudly how difficult it could be to find evil sorcerer.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Thank her generously for passing this death-defying mission on.
Yeah, thank you.
Leave. So, don't know if you have to do that as well.
I don't know, I'll try and... oh. Can you set it on fire again?
What was that, sorry?
Can you set it on fire again? With your cool breath?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I could do this. No, I'm not... You have to do your own blood, I think.
Oh.
It's, over there. Ingredient cupboard.
Lucky find.
Okay.
If you want that to happen, yeah, and then make it at the stove. Oh no, you've got to use the knife on yourself.
Oh, right.
So if you right click it and just put use, then you'll cook yourself, and then you mix it all three together.
I'm kind of assuming that if I don't get on the same quest, then I can't upgrade my source. Because I think that's where it's going. Because we can only use like less than half of our source bar right now. You know.
Yeah, and there's a ghost here, by the way. Ghost of the Apprentice. Okay. Oh, you can see that as well. Okay. We're sharing.
Yeah, I guess
sharing
we're
that. Okay, fine. I see dead people.
I see dead people too.
Oh, off we go.
Yep, here I go.
I'm still in the room thing.
Just double click on me.
Okay. Ah, okay.
Why? Why do I have a man voice?
I was worried you weren't coming.
Because it's the demon.
Oh, but the demon is a lady before.
Or maybe you don't know. Don't assume his gender. Oh.
You look fleshier than usual. What gives?
Isn't that just the question? I come bearing a gift. See, look into my eyes.
If you weren't an evil parasite, I might enjoy this, but I'm gonna do it. There we go.
Ah, wait. Ah, now speak the spell.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have any room on my bar for it.
No, neither did I.
Okay. Spirit vision. There we go.
So, go on. Pretty fantastic, isn't it? You're a step closer toward becoming like one of them now.
Like one of who?
One of the gods, Losa dear. Come on, keep up. You can see spirits now. Try it next time you cut some innocent to bits. You'll be able to find out just what their sweet little soul thinks of you.
I was told I'd be venturing into my inner soul. Is this what this place is?
Certainly. And here I am, all by my lonesome. The other Godwoken will find one of the 7 hiding out in their souls, you know. Shriveled, half-dead gods looking to steal source from their chosen in exchange for the power to see spirits.
I'd quite prefer to meet a god than a parasite.
I wouldn't be so quick to differentiate. Let me tell you a little something about the 7. They need source, and they're running out of it. Soon enough, they'll be little more than dead, dry husks, light enough to knock down with a puff of air. That is, unless they get help.
Okay, this is gonna be like the same thing that you heard, except in a different context.
Yeah. Yep. Your character's story. Yep.
Couldn't care less what happens to the 7. The cosmic drama holds no interest for me. That's probably true.
Who could blame you? The gods passed you over, after all. To them, you're just a two-bit singer with a parade of unpredictables marching through her head. But that doesn't matter, Losa. I saw something special in you. Something they didn't see. That's enough.
What did you see in me?
Potential. Look what you can do. You can bless. You can see the spirits of the world. When will you believe that all I want is to see you, to see us, succeed? The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching them in ways I only dreamed were possible. Drop by drop, they drain away, and your path forward becomes all the clearer. The gods have gone into hiding within your fellow Godwoken. They seek to become what we are, stronger together, unstoppable together. But we are far ahead of them already, and I know where we must go next. The Well of Ascension. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
I think it might
Is that
be.
where? Yeah. Yeah. It's where the Godwoken are meant to become divine.
You're smarter than you look. It's a lake, really. A pool of pure source in which the powers of the 7 lie united. The 7, fools that they are, each gave up half their powers to create the first divine. To bathe in the lake is to become divine. We'll do more than that, though. Feeling thirsty?
What are you implying?
The gods are weak. Weaker than I expected. The void is nearly here. You need to go to the Well of Ascension and absorb the source of the 7. All of it. Then you'll become a god. How does that sound?
Yeah, I have no desire in participating. Let someone else do it for all I care.
Would you really trust someone else with that much power? Think of the people you've met so far. All those magisters who'd see you turned into one of those ghastly monks. Alexander, Dallas. What do you think they do with ultimate power? The world needs someone to safeguard it against the void. With the powers of the gods, you'll do a great job. Don't you think?
What do you think your role will be once I'm divine? Good question.
Much the same as it is now. I'll be your advisor, your helpmate. And in return, you'll ensure my survival in the new order of things. For make no mistake, a new order is coming.
I'm gonna say nothing.
That's fine, Losa. You don't have to speak. But do listen. We'll make our way to the lake, but not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the Source. You'll need to learn to speak the language of creation itself. It won't be easy. You'll need to find tutors, masters of the Source, People who can teach you to increase the volume of source you can control. Few remain, and the ones who do have been driven to the brink of survival. The Order has made certain of that. Still, I have full faith in you, Losa. You'll find them, and you'll convince them to teach you. Once you have, find me here again. We'll move forward from there.
Okay.
Till next time, darling.
Yes. How do I leave?
The glowy thing just appeared nearby.
Oh, here. Okay. Oh no, I gotta have this conversation too.
Still alive?
She leans in.
We're just
Tell
gonna
me,
skip
what
through
did
some
you
of this.
see?
Oh, there you go. There's different ones though.
What'd you know?
Yeah. A sugary plum fairy forbade you from sharing any secrets. Yes.
The Meister's eyes flash with fury, but she holds her tongue and steps back.
You are not a pile of ash, so the ritual was a success, albeit partially. You had all the material requirements, so I can only assume your source was lacking. That is unfortunate.
It's not like it's easy to just open up channels to the source.
Indeed not. And ever more difficult when you've been purged. I was a master of source once. The river of my source has been dammed. My link to the font from which it flows, severed. So we must seek alternatives. Sorcerers that allow
Yes,
their
here we
power to
go.
corrupt them.
Yep.
Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Sounds like fun.
These are the kinds of creatures that grew bored pulling the legs from spiders, and so. However, it is the path we walk. No.
The Meister
You can
doubles
ask.
over
You
in
can
her
ask if she's
No matter
okay
what
if
is
you want.
asked of you,
Yeah, I think I
you
will.
must learn from them.
Are you okay? You seem like you're dying.
And you do not seem to be paying attention.
Yeah.
Sorcerers,
See, I was.
evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, you got told off.
Alright, are you sure this is the only way?
Alas, I am. And we do not have time to nitpick morals. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured.
Yes.
They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls...
As she speaks, one of her...
I wish there was more I
It
could
just
do
will
with
not
this
stay shut, will it?
mission. I would be more
No.
a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed. And remember,
Okay.
do whatever...
A new
What do you
species
have
of
to
creature has
sell?
entered your dungeon.
Wait, I have tattered shoes on? Wait, I don't have any shoes?
You got no shoes?
Apparently, okay, I'm gonna buy these shoes then. There's also, she has a hat that has +1 summoning and +1 intelligence and +1
Ooh.
hydro and +2 huntsman.
Well, that looks. Oh well.
It's got a lot of stuff.
How much is it though? You know we're gonna find a hat if you buy it.
I know, it's 1600.
Expensive. I don't think we can afford that. You know.
Technically we can.
My current
but-
hat is the Shadow of Fear, which does intellect and magic armor, but no much else. So,
Well, have at it if you want it.
essentially an upgrade.
The
Let's have a
Meister
look.
sits slumped in her chair. You
Yeah, I can't
notice
believe
that
I
some
didn't
of her
have any
scales
shoes.
have dropped to the floor.
Oh dear.
What news?
I got a
Can you
mortar and
channel
pestle, so
enough
now I can do
force?
alchemy on the go.
Are you powerful enough to proceed? Then why, pray tell?
Oh no, I do need a new hat. I think I need a new hat. A new my hat is a dragon head. It's not very good. So it
The
would be a
Meister
massive
sits slumped.
upgrade.
News. Can you channel enough source? Are you powerful
Okay, so
enough
let's
to
see.
proceed?
Still. Can't afford it. that
How much
is-
do you need? I have a little bit of money left.
Oh, 400 more. Just a minute, I'm still like looking through stuff. Yeah.
Can't combine that? Oh. Dang it! I don't know how to do alchemy on the go. Okay. Here, sell this ring.
Okay.
And my old shoes. And this painting. And I think that's it.
Nah, I still can't do it. We just cannot afford it, Captain.
I can give you some money too.
Um,
Split item.
maybe about 150.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
Then why?
Thank you very much. All right then, let's. It's an interesting hat.
Does it look cool? Oh, oh my goodness. Well, it fits your persona quite well, I think.
Starring.
Yes. Now you're 3 feet taller than you were before.
Alright, that's cool. I think we should end the video there, you know.
I think so too. Good place.
And, yeah. Puts us off on still plenty of stuff to do. Oh, there is the apprentice. Maybe we should do that afterwards, though.
Like my hair?
Yep, definitely a new look for you. Yeah, pretty cool.
It gives me an ability to, like, consume it and scare everyone around me.
Yeah, okay. That'd be quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very useful to get them away from you and everything if they're battering you and all that kind of thing. Good stuff. Alright, and a couple upgrades as well. Yeah, the healing and the axe that we got last time. Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. We shall save it at that.
Wait.
I shall not save it yet.
I'm gonna get my source back. Okay, now you can save it.
I shall save it at that.
Oh, you go get your source back too.
I will save it and then we'll...
Just so, because, you know, we might forget next time.
Okay. Alright, I shall save it at that.
Okay.
And thank you very much, everybody, for watching.
Yep, we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Toodaloo.